You ready? What's up, y'all? I am your girl, Candy, and behind me, I got my husband, Todd, and his barber, Kane. They doing a whole haircut in the back of my set.
I was here first.
Whatever, he says he was here first. Anyway, but I'm about to speak on it.
Making a movie. When we get to those sex scenes, I'm a little nervous.
I have an announcement to make. I have decided that I want to show appreciation to my followers or my following, my family. A lot of you guys really go hard for me and really support me heavy. And with that being said, I wanted to show some appreciation. Now, I bought multiple pairs of tickets.
Who run this mother?
Honey, Miss Legendary Burris.
From the Beyonce concert that's going to be happening here in Atlanta.
Well, speak on it.
Let's go over this episode a little bit. I want to start off with something. What are we starting off with? What happened in the beginning?
It was clips of everybody's day, Marlo's date.
Don't be a stranger. Like, I want to see you again.
Right.
Moving right along. I know Drew had the conversation with her sister.
It's just a time where I just want to enjoy what I do because I have 3 kids now.
Which we're going to see some more of things with her sister in future episodes. I really like her sister, and I love how open and vulnerable she has been.
I went into the psychiatric hospital. All this stuff started coming up. I don't even know if you know all this. The guy I dated at 22 and he beat the crap out of me.
Coming into the show, I mean, I know that can't be easy telling everybody about your traumas, talk about your mental health and the state of your mental health on a TV show for millions of people see.
I'm okay now, but I didn't deal with that trauma.
You know, I have to commend her on that. And I also was pretty impressed by her career, and that was the first time I heard Drew talk about all the different things that her sister has done in her career.
She has been managing my career since I was 8, was a television writer on Amen, Martin, Rock, and worked at William Morris Agency in the literary department, ran Wesley Snipes' company. She worked for Johnny Carson Productions, so she did amazing things.
I like her sister, and I'm here for her sister. So we will see how it continues to play out between their family dynamic, with her living with Drew and Ralph and the mom coming to visit sometimes. So it's a lot going on over there, but right now they're pretty peaceful. So we just gonna leave it at that.
If you don't appreciate me, then I'm gonna get us divorced.
And moving right along, something that was not so peaceful, it seemed like Sonya and her sister be bumping heads.
My fantastic stylist, who was just, turn around.
Now, I understand how that can happen because living under the same roof with that many people cannot be easy with all those kids and all that stuff going on. And she worked for you. So that's a lot going on. And her sister does not bite her tongue.
Warning us and then being in the thick of it is 2 very different things. And sometimes I think you forget how many roles I'm playing because you never even let me know what time I needed to be here to do your hair.
Or spare feelings. I almost was sitting there looking at her like, is she a Taurus?
Because you kind of toying with my life a little bit and I don't really operate like this.
I don't think she's a Taurus, but she definitely be giving Taurus vibes sometimes with the way she just real straightforward and cut and dry. She just like, don't know where that's going. I guess it's regular sister stuff or whatever.
So it's like, okay, do your hair, get ready to be a part of the event. Deucey has what he needs. Like, it's a lot of moving parts, but there's some stuff that you can't drop the ball on.
I don't think we get enough information of what goes on when things ain't all the way great in the family dynamic. I think they give us little pieces, little sprinkles of, but they don't really tell us like when everything went to hell over there. No, seriously. What I'm saying is, I mean, and I guess that's because they're family. So family tends to keep things between the family. Yeah. So if they did have a big blow up, we would never be privy to it. So I don't know. It's interesting.
I actually have no idea what the plan is for today. I am unhappy.
Let's go back to this. Sidebar. Brooklyn was so cute.
Well, we can shoot Brooklyn now. Look at this.
Oh my goodness.
Brooklyn, you are too
yes, girl.
much.
Listen, Brooklyn. Yes.
You are too much. 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you more hair care?
Brooklyn and Kenya Moore promo shoot they were doing for Kenya Moore hair care.
5, 6, 7, 8. Can you more hair care?
I was like, okay, now Brooklyn done made the whole episode with her little outfit on, looking like little Kenya. That was so cute. I did love that. You know, because every now and then they gotta give us something sweet in the episode. They brought back all OGs to do a OG luncheon. Now here's some tea that is weird. At first, they were trying to get me to come to this OG luncheon, right?
Past drama isn't worth holding on to, and to be honest, I don't remember a lot of it.
And I was like, why would I be at this OG luncheon? I am not an OG. I'm not season 1, okay? I started season 2. I've been here for a very long time.
What you gonna say? That's really where I am with it. It's like, what are you going to say?
You know, I pretty much know all the girls except for Deshawn. I don't know Deshawn. We met. Don't get me wrong. I know her as in I know who she is. We've met before, but I'm saying I have never really had a chance to get to know her and spend time with her.
Oh my God!
But now that I had a chance to watch it, I just thought it was so funny. And Kim was like, oh yeah, she came over and gave me a hug. I'm like, Kim was being very friendly that day. Like she gave a friendly gesture, like, hey girl. And yes, we hugged, but it wasn't like negative. Like I don't have no beef with her anymore. Like, girl, that is so old.
Kandi gave me a hug. She came up and gave me a hug, and I was like, okay girl, Taurus to Taurus.
And you saw her where?
There is no beef. Yes, you said something crazy on the last season that you were on the show, which was also years ago. So all that stuff is so old. And when I saw you in the streets, yes, I spoke to you. You spoke to me too. It wasn't nothing negative about it. And I don't know how it's like in her lunch to them, it was like.
So you and Kandi have squashed everything.
No, bitch, just because I hugged her doesn't mean I squashed it.
What is the damn beef?
Oh yeah, we spoke, we hugged, but I mean, it's still beef just because I hugged. Like, how's it beef? Where's the beef?
Hey, where's the beef?
Where is the beef, honey? Ain't no beef. We moved on. Both of us have, so take that. The other thing that is so crazy was in their conversation, you know, they were talking about how her and Croy had got together and all of that stuff. And then she was talking about how great they were doing.
Kim Zolciak and Croy Bierman staying married for now.
We just gonna move on along to the rest of the girls. Did y'all notice how I love Lisa Wu? Let me just say that, y'all. I love Lisa Wu.
Hello, pretty.
But what I tell you, like, she is strong, okay? I don't know if y'all remember back when we were on the show, she used to always be talking about how she did Taekwondo and stuff like that. But if you ever meet Lisa, like her handshake and her grips, it's like she always got to let you know she's strong. Like when she give you a handshake, it's going to be like she going to squeeze the shit out your hand. Or if she hug you, she going to squeeze the shit out you. It's like she always give you strong, right? But I noticed how every time she leaned over to Kim to like hug her, she just hugged Kim. She would grab her by the head. She had Kim by the head like as a hug, but you hugging my head, lady.
Hug it out.
You're strong. Don't squeeze my wig.
And you know that Kim be wearing wigs. Why'd you grip at her head like that? I was in my mind, I was imagining how hard she would grab at her head.
I have a question with Sheree. So over the years and the different seasons that you filmed with her, has she ever been the person that's the mother hen trying to bring everybody together? It seems like a thing for her this season that she keeps trying to do.
Well, okay, to Sheree's credit, she came into this season with more of the attitude of that. She's working on her and trying to work on her peace and her inner peace and positivity and a better her, you know, spiritually type of thing.
Intentional.
Yes, you gotta be intentional.
No, in past seasons, she wasn't giving mother hen, oh, let me get everybody together.
I invite you. I know you said you and Nene are not connected to hip anymore. So if you want to come tonight, you know, to the dinner, you know, at the house, you're welcome to. Oh, so I'm invited, but they're not. Pretty much.
No, before, Sheree never really gave in the older seasons the type that is like trying to bring peace amongst everybody. She never gave that in the past.
Who gonna check me, boo?
But in this season, she's definitely have been trying to be in the role of peacemaker. A little bit like almost to the point where you're like, is this real? Or are you just trying to be in the good graces of the fans?
There is a huge divide in the group right now, and what's going on around me with these girls is constant stress.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that she wasn't trying to. What are you doing, Todd?
Hey, make sure you look at the mid-season trailer at the end.
You just gonna cut into what I'm saying?
She acting her ass off.
She's like really doing it.
The past, my movie with Drew and her sex scene. Make sure y'all support my movie when it comes out. It's coming out soon. I'm gonna release the date. Yeah.
Isn't it our movie? You can't wait to say it's just yours. He's the creator. Okay, he's the creator. Go ahead. He's the creator. He's the creator.
That's it. I'm done.
Give him his credit,
Watch
y'all.
our movie.
Huh?
Watch our movie that I created. Produced.
Oh, you was the only producer?
No, I didn't say I was the only producer. I'm just talking about what I did.
Okay.
You can talk about what you did.
He's the creator. We gonna let it be.
Oh, look at my haircut. It's kind of cool, right? Kane killed it.
Oh my gosh.
Beard looking good.
Kandi and Todd's The Pass.
The Pass.
We're gonna be like Tyler Perry in this
See,
thing.
she put her name first, right?
First of all, because we always say Kandi and Todd. You want to be Todd and Kandi?
I know whose name they're going to search, and then when they see the movie, hey, man, business is business.
This one. I hadn't even got to the mid-season trailer. I'm still talking about this luncheon and these women were doing. Okay, let's keep it 100, right? I felt like it was cool. I thought it was really cool to see the women from season 1 all come together. But I have to say, what I feel like the fans are probably going to say is that Nene wasn't there. I don't, be wanting to bring her up and start no mess, but I just already feel like, obviously I'm taping this before y'all see the show. I'm just guessing that if you bring all the OGs together from season 1, and she ain't there, I think people are going to have something to say about that. Am I tripping?
I mean, they're going to say something, but it's like they know she's not a part of it right now. They don't really know the details why, but it's just, if you're trolls, it just gives you something to tweet about.
Yeah. Did you just have to come and sweep in the back of my shot?
I could not.
Sheree's working on herself, and she came into the season that way, but you still got to work on yourself first. It doesn't mean you need to, now all of a sudden, I've been healed, and I need to bring the whole group together. Like, it just seems a little overboard.
I mean, yeah, but this is the Real Housewives of Atlanta, isn't it, Jamie?
And I just want each and every one of you ladies to know I love you.
You know how they do. I mean, obviously, our show tends to take a negative turn a lot.
It just starts to feel like our group is divided.
It's a lot of back and forth between us as women.
Bartender, you was paying for people to go on trips your damn self with somebody else's money.
No, it was
Let's not even go there. You don't even have your store, honey.
And drama. So, if we can get those positive moments, and if that's what Sheree's role is in this season, so be it. Somebody got to do it.
And I'm making it my mission to bring everybody back together. Because with my fibroids, you don't need stress.
I enjoyed seeing the OGs together. And honestly, I would like to see them come back more often. And not just with them sitting together talking. I mean, like, to actually be amongst the group, and do their thing. See ya. It was a quick update. This was, but I don't know if it would be kind of cool to see them do more. Yeah, and then I thought it was cool that they addressed the fact that at least Deshaun and Lisa, they both got divorced right after leaving the show. That was, I remember for people who watched, it was kind of like, well, what the hell happened? You know, they gone and you don't really get to know the backstory of why, what, who, what happened and none of that. So I think those things are questions that we just never got answered, right? I thought it was kind of funny when they had the girls speak on what type of guy they thought Marlo would be with.
Rich. I don't know if a chef is a good match for Marlo. Most of them don't make a lot of money.
Independent, rich.
Now, we all know Marlo like men with money. Money. And I'm not saying that he doesn't have money because we don't know his financial status, okay? So this is no diss. Yeah, it's no diss. You know, the expectation of guys that date Marlo is that they gonna be just like giving up the bread on a regular basis. And a lot of it. We would like to all see how this goes.
How do we know this though? Like,
how do we know what?
So just because she says a man bought her a townhouse in her mama house, we just believe it?
So where do you think that the house and the townhouse came from?
I don't know. It's just like you
think she made it up?
You can move anywhere, and I could say my name is Stacy and move to Texas, and no one's gonna know the difference.
Well, okay. As far as the situation with what she said about how she achieved getting her house and her townhouse from back in the day, that was already rumored before she ever came on the show. That wasn't like that rumor started here. So that had already been going around the city, and people had been kind of like saying who they thought the person was and all that kind of stuff before she ever even came on the show. Now, has she ever dated normal men? Yes, she dated and when I say normal, I just mean a man who's not a multimillionaire, because she dated my god brother, who does very well for himself. He has his own business and all of that, but he wasn't necessarily a multimillionaire. So yes, I'm not saying that she would not date a guy who just, did well for himself, but that was also years ago.
Smart, rich.
That's how she puts it out there. I don't think it's a thing of people putting that on her. I think those are things that she said out of her own mouth that makes people say that. Now, the other thing that I thought was funny was because what was that? Was that last Speak On It when I was like, not to Speak On It with Tamika Scott. I'm talking, and speaking of, thank y'all for all the attention that to Speak On It with Tamika Scott got. A lot of people was watching it, and a lot of people showed her love. Yeah, there was some people hating on some of them blogs. But either way, I felt like the people that actually watched the full interview on YouTube, you guys showed her love. And that's the main thing that's important. But anyway, back to what I was saying on the previous week. I was saying, now how did she make it through a whole dinner without that hacking and coughing that she was doing? But it's funny because she did address it in the episode. She was like, can y'all believe it? My acid reflux wasn't messing up, blah, blah, blah. So, hey, she addressed it herself.
My acid reflux was amazing.
She was surprised, too. Y'all be saying I'm hating, but I'm just saying what's the real. And then we move along to the fundraiser. Hey, Esther.
Hey, Kandi.
I'm so tired. We had 2 concerts back to back.
And you're gonna be even more tired.
Why?
Because you have Speak On It today at 9.
Tune in to Speak On It to meet the cast of Fantasy Football.
What you about to do?
Oh my god. Wait, is this a Speak On It part?
Speak On It.
Hey!
Kandi.
Hello.
I'm so happy you
What's up, gorgeous?
You look so pretty.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good.
I know you have the biggest.
I got 69, I see. So with the fundraiser, I have to commend Sonia and her partner, her team, her partner and her company. They do Mommy Nation together.
Today specifically, we are here to raise money for homeless moms.
I feel like the charity that they have started is for a really great cause. I've actually visited a facility here in Atlanta that families basically lived in this shelter, and she was very correct about the facts that she was dropping throughout the fundraiser, because I learned a lot of those things. And the funny thing is like I thought it was dope she did her fundraiser on television. A lot of times, I mean, in the past, I think I've done my giveaways like once on the show or twice maybe, where I give away food and stuff through Candy Cares, but I never like did a big event on the show. Normally, I always feel like it's a catch-22 when I talk about things that I've done to help people, because one minute people be like, she don't gotta brag, she gotta say this, and the next minute they be like, if you don't tell them, then they be like, oh, she don't never do nothing. You know, so it's always a catch-22 in this situation, because she did bring awareness to a group of people who really do need the help. I do believe that Sanya's going to do the right thing with her foundation. You know, because some people start these foundations just for a tax write-off, and some people don't do the right thing with the money. So with Sanya, I do believe she's going to do the right thing with the money. So I definitely feel like everybody who can, please support her charity that she's doing through Mommy Nation. And can I say, Kenya was an amazing host.
50,000 at this table alone. All right? Okay? 50,000 at this table right here.
Now, yeah, I guess she was late. You know, I didn't really realize how late she was until they put it up on the screen. But I said, I want Kenya to be my person who lead my fundraiser, because she got the people to pulling their money out their pocket.
I got you. I'm matching.
She don't mind putting people on the spot. Now, the funny thing is,
She by Sheree. Y'all know she sold a lot of joggers.
they did show people grace on this.
Sheree, she by Sheree. All right, Monty. What you got over there, Monty? I know you got $5,000 in your bag right now.
Because I thought it was cute how Sheree and Marlo, $10,000. They did $5,000 a piece. Let's be clear. And it took a second before Sheree actually agreed. Like, she was just like, well, I'm a new grandma. I'm a this, I'm a that. Like, they took all that out. Well, she wasn't like quick to throw that card up. Like, we kept saying like, come on now, Sheree, we know you got that money. And she was just kind of like, well, I'm a new grandma. And then so finally she was just like, yeah. So they cut straight away to just her hand doing like this. You know, some of them was kind of looking like, do we really have to do this? Then I felt like it was the pressure of you on TV and everybody's doing it. All the girls are. And then even after that, they didn't show Dr. Contessa, Married to Medicine ladies that came. And I looked at them. I said, now I know y'all got money too. And they went ahead and gave theirs up as well. So it was like, okay now. Everybody else is donating, doing what they're supposed, doing what the need is. And you the only one that's looking like a Krabby Patty. You don't want to do that. Not on this show. And you definitely want to pay the money or else you're going to get dragged. So from my understanding, everybody has given the money. Because that definitely was a question. Everybody was trying to make sure, like, did she give you your money? Did everybody turn their money in? Because in past seasons, we've definitely had an issue about people not doing their part with the charity. That will not be an issue this season because I believe everybody sent their money in. So yeah, overall, the charity was amazing. She raised $78,000. Kudos to Mommy Nation and Sanya.
There's a man here that assaulted me.
He threw a shoe at me.
I got something for you.
This is where. Get it.
Did this bitch throw Ross dildo at Fatum?
He threw a shoe at me.
Okay, now let's get into this mid-season trailer. What did y'all think about that?
This is some shady shit. Been a piece of shit and still a piece of shit. How about that?
Drop in the comments. What did y'all think about that mid-season trailer? Okay. Clearly, they are going to really exploit this situation with Drew. There is a lot of conversation that went back and forth about Drew, whether or not she kissed the girl, whether or not she did whatever with Ty, and all these different things that are going to be talked about as the season goes on. I'm not saying whether or not it's any truth to this. I'm just giving you some tea that yes, these things will come up as the season continues. Obviously, she's going to be having a little bit more issues with her marriage. And that is going to be coming up. And did y'all see those clips from Todd and I's movie? Okay. Now, that's what I was excited about. because Todd, he has really worked hard on this movie the past. Like, this has been his baby, and it's finally coming together, and I cannot wait for you guys to see it. I will be giving you the release date soon. I don't have it to give it to you today, but I'm hoping and praying that we can have that thing up for everybody to see by August the 4th, which is Todd's birthday. That is the thought. It's really going to be extremely good, though, seriously. So the movie itself, clearly she has some girl on girl action, right?
That's acting.
That's acting.
Did you kiss her?
This is work.
So you're a method actor.
But then there was questions.
That's what the streets are saying.
Allegedly.
It's hot.
I don't know.
About whether or not she had girl on girl action that ain't had nothing to do with this movie.
Oh, that's some hot tea. Allegedly.
That's the conversation that's going to start coming up in the show. That's what they were hinting towards in their trailer.
Can't get over she's dating a woman.
I feel like I kind of explained it without saying too much, right? Right? Okay.
What did you see? I even videotaped it.
Yeah. It's a lot. I think it was a little spicy without giving too much away. There will be a lot of things that come up in the rest of the season.
Keep my fucking child's name out of her mouth.
Why are you talking to me like that?
Definitely want to keep that DVR going. Want to keep watching the show. Want to keep watching it on Peacock or wherever you watch it, because it's definitely some spice.
Is that Bob's daughter or his girl?
Oh, Lord.
Okay. Now with that being said, I guess that's it. I have an announcement to make. I have decided that I want to show appreciation to my followers, or my following, my family. A lot of you guys really go hard for me and really support me heavy. And with that being said, I wanted to show some appreciation. Now, I bought multiple pairs of tickets.
Who run this mother?
Honey, Miss Legendary Burris.
From the Beyonce concert that's going to be happening here in Atlanta. Right now, Beyonce has 3 shows that are supposed to be happening in Atlanta. It's a Friday, a Saturday, and I believe a Monday. I'm giving away tickets because I know a lot of people want to get them tickets to Beyonce, but they were expensive. And yes, I paid for these tickets. This is something that I am gifting to one of my members on my other YouTube channel membership. My other YouTube channel is I Am Kandi. So make sure you're following or subscribe to my I Am Kandi page. You have to be a member on the members only's portion of I Am Kandi. And if you choose to be a member, then one of those members on my I Am Kandi page will receive one of my pairs of tickets. They got to get their own stuff to Atlanta, okay? To one of the Beyonce concerts, okay? And I'm going to pick one of y'all. You have to be a member, though, to get them. They going to get a pair. And then I think I'm going to give a pair to my text family. So one of the people that's in the text family, I will be picking one of them as well to give a pair of my tickets to. So you just text that number. And let's see, what's the date? Because I want to give them enough time to get to Atlanta. I'm telling you now, so giving the people, if you want to start following those pages or subscribe to those pages, now you have your heads up. If you want to join my text group, you have your heads up. This is the Sunday that you get an announcement. Following Sunday, I'm picking somebody. Okay? So you have 1 week to either be a part of my text family or a member on I Am Kandi YouTube. What is that? July the 16th. I will be announcing 2 of the people. With that being said, like I said, you gotta get your own stuff to Atlanta. I'm just providing the tickets, honey. You got to get your own outfit. I don't know. I honestly might be able to get some glam people to be a part of this and donate their time if y'all want to follow them as well. So let me ask them. I'll give them a week to decide, and we'll tell you what all you will receive. And that's 1 pair of tickets to the people who have joined the membership on YouTube, and 1 pair of tickets to one of my text family members. Who that's gonna be, it's gonna be random. I'm gonna let Jamie pick it.
Do we know that we can contact you?
No.
I'm not even gonna pick it.
Hell no.
Okay. There you have it. All right. Thank you for watching. Speak on it.
Well, speak on it.